Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jake and you're here for a reaction, and today I am reacting to the Umbrella Academy Season 3 trailer. Now, I thoroughly enjoy this show. I basically, in the first season, I saw the trailer for it and I was like, oh, this looks interesting. And then I saw POGO and I was like, right, okay, there's talking chimp. I'm in. Yeah, just give it to me, give it to me. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think it's great. I think it's so good. Season 1 and 2, I haven't been disappointed by any of them. I find them to be very sort of touching, whilst also pretty cool as well. But it's, yeah, overall it has that nice sort of, it isn't too soppy, but it can be soppy, so I'm all right with that. It doesn't let soppiness make design the storyline, and then it might work it in as well. So as for the actual graphic novels, I've got the first edition here. I've read it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'll just put it there for now. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I would suggest reading it. It's a bit different from season 1, in very no, I would say very few. That doesn't make sense in quite a few ways. But overall, it follows a certain narrative that's similar to it. But I have this thing where I need to read source material second, because I feel like if I read it first, then I watch what they make it film or TV wise. I don't like it because they always kind of go their own way, and then I'm like, stick to the source material. So I watch what I want to watch, then read it. That way I enjoy both of them, and I'm never really disappointed, I guess. So yeah, so if you haven't read them, I'd suggest reading it. It was very good. As for this season, I'm not too certain what to expect. Last we left off, they had just come back to their present day. They stopped the apocalypse both times, but Hargreeves is now alive again, and obviously he remembers that these little shitheads from the past, but it was his present at the time. So then that dictated his future, which was actually their present. Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. So he's obviously that, and then he's decided then to go after the other children, but not get those ones. So it's a whole thing. So that's where we left up. Ben is alive again. Yes, I thought Klaus and Ben's relationship is so touching. I cried so much when Ben went. Yeah, when Vanya held, when he asked Vanya to hold. Oh, I'm getting emotional just thinking about it now. Fucking hell. Yes. So I'm looking forward to that. I think that we sort of left off where everyone was somewhat in a good place character wise. They sort of got along a bit more. So yeah, I'm curious about how they're going to tackle Elliot's transition. I'd imagine they will address it in the show. And yeah, whether it's a conscious decision or it's something to do with the time travel, it's done. But I doubt that will just sort of undervalue his transition, and then it just becomes like a whole mess. So hopefully it's done nice and respectfully. Also, I thoroughly enjoy Elliot Page, that everything he's in, prior to his transition, and more than likely post everything as well. So kudos for him, and I hope that it isn't just sort of the negative thoughts on this show. Listen, there's certain shows that will get negative thoughts on, not thoughts, comments on its sort of view on certain things, like how how people come after a show once you go woke. But if you're woke from the start, then those snowflakes aren't going to be around to be like, oh, why is it so woke? They'll see it's woke and won't even woke, and they won't even get involved in it. So I think Umbrella Academy, thank you. I think Umbrella Academy has done well to drive away those ignorant swine. So I think that hopefully the negative comments will not be, if there is any, will be just because of that. I hope that there's no negative comments, but if there is, then sorry, if there is negative comments, then I'd like to think that it won't be about, and it might be about the story or a certain way that they're going with it, or so on and so forth. So anyway, overall, I'm excited. I want to jump into this because I was away on the weekend. This came out on a Friday or Thursday night, so Friday morning for me, or it was late Thursday night for me, and I was too lazy to do anything. And then I had to then go away to Dublin for a couple of days. Then I had to come to work, and then I was too tired when I came back. So I've done so good to avoid. I've done so good. I've done so good. I've done good. I've done well. Sorry, me no speak English very well. I've done well to avoid spoilers. Not spoilers really, but more reveals from the trailer. So this has been out for about 5 days now, and I'm going in blind almost. So I'm very excited, happy and excited about this. I'm going to jump into this, guys. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you on the other side, alright?
This isn't your home. What are you talking about? This is the Umbrella Academy. This is the Sparrow Academy.
Sparrow, that's it. Oh my god, that was them there. Because they were all blurred out before. Before? You know what? I'll do what I normally do. And I'll watch it, and if I have to stop, I'll stop. Ben!
When we jumped here, we created a time paradox. Our little paradox brought forth a freaking Kugelblitz.
He's getting older.
Essentially, we're screwed.
Oh! Let's go, go, see, because he goes. Alright. You just summon crows?
Else could see Ben, right?
Yeah, and he's a complete dickhead.
They're all dickheads. Dickheads who can fight.
So you, Diego.
The next person to say dickhead is getting a punch to the throat.
Dickhead.
Dickhead.
We caused a paradox, and that paradox is swallowing things.
How long do we have?
Maybe 5 days before the rest of existence is blitzed.
Not to mention, we've been replaced by a bunch of blobs and cubes and birds and shit.
Your team is good, but I don't think you're better than me. I ended the world twice, and you just beat spandex.
Dad didn't adopt us as babies.
That's it,
but
Vanya.
those babies still existed here. So, if you ever see your other self,
Kill them. Sleep with them.
avoid them.
What's wrong with you? Oh, come on. As if you wouldn't climb Luther Mountain.
Oh my god, what?
If I kill you, do we get our Ben back?
What the hell did you just say?
Too many siblings, not enough time. Like, yes!
What are you, their mascot?
More like their ringer.
Yes.
Been looking for you.
Spoiler alert.
Yes! Yes! Got a bit excited. I think I spat a little. I got that excited. Oh my god. I can't believe how aggressive I got there just from seeing POGO. Wow. I'll do a little talk and then I'll rewatch. So that, guys, was my, well, I wouldn't really, that was my reaction to that. Brief, I'm going to get into this quickly so I can rewatch it again. That was so much. Do you know what? I think I just need to stop saying that was so much when it comes to trailers, because that's all they are. They're just quick snippets of everything, and I'm not fast enough. My brain isn't processed enough to be like, I have to be able to just sort of rewatch and go through it again. Listen, I think that's a great line. Too many siblings, not enough timeline. That is a great tagline. I think that's so good. It just looks nuts. It seems funny again, as usual. I'm going to jump back into it, but we need to just POGO. My boy's back. And he's a tattoo artist. He's a fucking tattoo artist. Oh. I'm jumping in. Let me go again. I'm doing this again.
This isn't your home. Oh. What are you talking about? This is the Umbrella Academy.
This is the Sparrow Academy.
Okay. She looks familiar. The one that's in the center. So you got the two dudes on the right. I won't assume the one on the left's gender just yet. I need to have a look further in. But I think I shouldn't assume any of their genders. But I think yeah. So not the yeah. Shut up, Jake. The one in the middle, number 3. She looks familiar. Oh wait, hold on. Does that count as one? Or was that one of their just cubes? Huh. Ben, love you.
When we jumped here, we created a time paradox. Our little paradox brought forth a freaking Kugelblitz.
What the hell is a
Cougar Blitz.
Essentially, we're screwed.
Do you know, I like I said, he's growing up quite a bit now.
Brought forth a freaking Kugelblitz.
What the hell is a
He's
Essentially, we're screwed.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's a full-grown almost man now. To think he had his, like, he was running around in his bloody shorts like an actual kid. Yeah, at this moment I completely forgot that he saw Ghost, and I saw the Ghost on screen. I was like, oh, there's Ghost, and I was like, oh yeah, he sees the dead. Yeah, okay. You can just control crows. That reminds me of that thing in Rick and Morty where he replaces Morty with 2 crows.
Everybody else can see Ben, right?
Yeah, and he's a complete dickhead.
They're all dickheads. Dickheads who can fight.
Next person to say dickhead is getting a punch to the throat.
Dickhead.
Dickhead.
We caused a paradox, and that paradox is swallowing things.
How long do we have?
All right. That pug. Anything happens to that pug, if it gets the paradox, erases it from time, they better undo that paradox for that bloody pug. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. That pug survives. Don't care. Call me out. Don't watch me again. That pug survives, or I haven't got much of a threat going here. I don't know. Just assume something bad will happen if that pug doesn't survive, right?
How long do we have?
4, maybe 5 days before the rest of existence is blitzed.
Not to mention, we've been replaced by a bunch of
Maybe I don't know her.
blobs and cubes and birds and shit.
Oh, he looks gross.
Cubes and birds and shit.
Oh, I missed. Just getting and birds and shit in my ear.
Not to mention, we've been replaced by a bunch of blobs.
Oh yeah, I like that. I like that.
And cubes and birds and shit.
Yeah, what's the
Your
cubes?
team's good, but I don't think you're better than me.
Also, I like
entered the
Vanya's
world twice,
flex.
And you're just meat and spandex.
I like Vanya's flex. As in, like, finally, she knows she's well powerful. So you know, I like that. Yeah, we've gone past season 1 of her not having powers, and then her being afraid of her powers, of not knowing that she has powers and stuff like that, and then trying to end the world. Now she's like, I got him. Like, you're no match for me. Yes.
But those babies still existed here. So, if you ever see your other self,
Sleep with them.
avoid them.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Oh, come on, as if you wouldn't climb Luther Mountain.
I like this. Oh, that's a great shot. I also like to see that, like, regardless of if you take away the Umbrella Academy and you replace them with something else, you're still going to have, like, these guys could be arseholes, but then also they might not be, and they could just be like these lot. They're just a group of misfits together who are out there. Well, that's Luther, obviously, doing their little drink and a dance. What's that? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. I don't know what's got. Diego's dancing with one of them there. Yeah. Honestly, I don't know what the fuck's going on in these.
If I kill you, do we get our Ben back?
What the hell did you just say?
Oh, that's cool. I like that standoff as well.
What are you, their mascot?
More like their ringer.
Yes. That's cool. That's cool. Here he is. Show me him again.
Been looking for you. Spoiler alert.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I honestly love it so much. So that, guys, was my reactions to the Umbrella Academy Season 3 trailer. Like I said only moments ago, I love it. Like, it's just anarchy. It's just chaos. It's just nuts. But it's sort of controlled chaos. And yeah, I said I've spoke. I guess what I'm looking for, what I'd like to see is what that's kind of like tattoos does Pogo Buddy do? Does he do more? That's that yeah, I wasn't expecting that. But what I'd like to see is, I guess, what the fuck the cubes are. What are the cubes doing there? There was a lot of chaos going on. Listen, because you can't really tell the story from just looking at like screen grabs of stuff. But there seems to be a lot of fight and a lot of like, just I can't work out if they're all friends or if they're frenemies or if they're enemies, like, you know. And maybe that's good. Maybe they won't. There isn't a line. Maybe there isn't a line that we know. But I think where we start. Well, listen. The start of season 2 has showed number 5 going back in time. Yeah, going back in time. Going forward in time, not back in time, to then see like all them fighting against the army and the soldiers, to then watching the world get blown up, that sort of thing. And I thought that was such a great opening. So I don't know if I want to see like that one. I'd want to see the ending. I literally would just like it to go from where season 2 ended into like season 3 starts, to them going like Sparrow Academy, and then I was like, and then it just all kicks off, and they just people showcase their powers to each other, and there's sort of not really a winner, but more of a stalemate where it's like, let's strategically retreat and regather ourselves. So that's how I'd like to start, but I do want to see them all face off. I'd want to also, but ultimately, these characters in their eye are all, if it's going by the same thing that the Umbrella Academy was, the Sparrow Academy, maybe it's like for them, they are solving crimes and fighting crime and just in general, just defeating crime. So it'd be interesting to see if they consider them criminals and they're after them, or they just let them do their thing, and then they're all just sort of getting called to like crime scenes, and or when there's fights happening, one turns up and the other one turns like, oh, not you again, I guess. It'd be interesting to see that. So, but it's a paradox. So ultimately, how are they going to get out of the paradox? Because if them going back in time is what created the paradox by telling Hargreeves about everything, so that is then what causes him to then get the other ones, then that's creating a paradox. So then either way, they live in the paradox, or the paradox eventually just wears down time and space itself, or they have to then stop themselves from going back in time to do that, which would then stop the paradox, but then that would get rid of the new siblings. But then again, maybe these siblings are the ones that are undiscovered in their timeline and they can come back. I don't know. Well, yeah. They mess with time and time bites back, you know? Fights back, hits back. I can't remember. I don't really understand. But either way, it's just pure chaos, and I'm here for it. I'm here for the pure chaos. So I'm going to leave it at the fact that I'm excited to just see them fuck up some more and maybe stumble across Stave in the day, I guess. So I'm looking forward to that, guys. So if you like this video, guys, like the video, let me know who your favourite character is below. I sort of... Listen, we all love Klaus, don't we? Like, Klaus is Klaus. But I've got a wee soft spot for Diego. I do. But then Vanya's been through so much that I have an even bigger soft spot for her. But then 5 is just cool as fuck. Do you know what? I don't think I can pick between them. But if you can, let me know below. Let me know if you've read the graphic novels, what you think. If let me know if, like, because I haven't gone ahead. Let me know if I can go ahead with reading how far up in the graphic novels, so I don't spoil season 3 for me. But yeah, overall, let me know what you think, whether you look forward to it or not. What you think the best bit in the trailer is, etc. So let me know. If you like these type of videos, guys, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification so you can get the hit the bell, and that will give you notifications. There we go, for when I upload. I have videos like this that I react to. I'll also have other people reacting to other stuff with me as well. So have a little look around. Hopefully enjoy it. And I will see you out there, guys. I'll see you in the next one, alright?